So, Dave, we have questions from people from all over the place. So would you like to get started answering some of these questions so that we can move into the great content?
Yeah, absolutely. And if you've got a question, feel free to throw it in. And hopefully by the end of the show, we'll be able to answer that as well. First, to kick off is Khalid from Abu Dhabi. And that's in the UAE where I live. And he starts off by saying, do you think that speakers will be getting socially distanced gigs back soon? The idea that you do a gig, but everyone's distanced about 2 meters apart from each other. The economics are so different when you can pack a place out shoulder to shoulder. So will we have to drop our fees to accommodate? What Khaled's getting at is normally when you do a gig, the event organizer has been looking at the cost of the catering, the cost of the hire of the venue, the cost of the logistics, the cost of the band, the cost of the speaker, cost of the sound and light equipment, everything. And there's a fee that's available. Will you do it for that? Well, when the economics are twisted because there's less people going to be available, or they choose a bigger venue, that's where the problem's going to be for many people, because they're going to say, look, you know, you're lucky to have a gig, and we're not making a lot of money out of this because the margins are so different. Will you do it for less? And I think the easiest way to answer this, Khalid, is you have to think about the long term here. Short term is that you need to be out there. I need to show that people are available with the new world. But the long term is, if you can show people faster than everybody else, you'll start getting gigs. And over time, you'll start being able to pay bills and eat and all the things that you really love, but you have to do. So I would suggest, yes, that take whatever fee you can to get the gig. I don't think people have quite put a spin on what it's going to be yet. I know in Dubai, they've started to do events that are socially distanced, really big events, where you see an auditorium that would have had maybe 1,000 people in, maybe instead has about 300-400 in, all distanced on stools away from each other. And so that's how I think things are going to be for a while until we find a change to it. But don't knock online. We're going to be talking about virtual and all the rest of the things that you can do as well. You don't necessarily have to be speaking at an event to be able to earn from speaking at events. Would you say that's about right, Ernesto?
Yeah, absolutely. I think right now, while the things settle, it is well, of course, I mean, you have to get whatever gig. I mean, right now, you cannot be that picky. So, I mean, absolutely, if you are going to be getting some gig offers, take them. Absolutely, take them. But the important thing here is it's not about taking that gig. I think right now it is we have a window of about 90 days. And I mean, this is the way that I have put it. We had a window of about 90 days to figure out how we were going to pivot. Right now, we have to start moving. So we have right now, this is a fast action takers market. So right now, after everything collapsed and everything started getting completely new, we have 90 days to figure out what we were going to do. And right now, it's the time to start already rebuilding so that you can take your new position in the market. Once again, the playing field has been leveled, and this is the time to start moving forward. Great.
I'd say so. Thanks, Khalid.
Yeah, thanks for your question, Khalid.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you really enjoyed it, then make sure you watch one of these 2 videos afterwards. And Ernesto, why are you staring up the top of my head?
Dave, your hair is actually thinning out.
Well, if it is, it's about the only thing getting thin on this show.
Here on this side, we have some more amazing videos for you to watch.